I'm Daniel Berlant with the Fire Situation Report for Monday, September 14, 2020, coming to you from CAL FIRE's air tanker base at McClellan Air Park in Sacramento County. There are nearly 28 major wildfires still burning in California, and while crews have made good progress over the weekend, temperatures are expected to change. Let's talk about that weather in just a moment. But first, a wrap-up of the fires burning in California. Like I mentioned, 28 major fires. Let's take a look right now at our statewide fire map where you can see the 28 major fires that are burning in California. Let's start with the largest one. That's the August Complex burning in Tehama County. That fire has burned nearly 800,000 acres. Now, the overall acreage has decreased due to better mapping. Firefighters have that fire 28% contained. Now, CAL FIRE is in unified, coordinated command of that fire. In fact, the western edge of that fire, CAL FIRE is working to build contingency lines, so as the fire burns to the west into Mendocino County, firefighters have an opportunity to stop it. In the CAL FIRE protection area, over 30,000 acres have burned at this time. Moving over into Butte County and Plumas County, where the North Complex has burned 264,000 acres. Now, firefighters have it 38% contained. Still a lot of concern on that fire, specifically because of the winds that are expected today. I'll talk more about the red flag warning in a moment, but first, we are expecting in that area to potentially see some strong winds coming out of the south. That could fan the fire a bit more. Looking now at the Bay Area, you can see our three lightning complexes. The LNU Lightning Complex in the North Bay holding at 363,000 plus acres. It is 97% contained. Over in the East Bay, the SCU Lightning Complex still holding at just over 396,000 acres. It is 98% contained. And the CZU Lightning Complex has burned 86,000 acres and is 89% contained. Moving on over to the central Sierra, where the Creek Fire burning in Fresno County has now burned over 212,000 acres. That's almost 12,000 acres since yesterday. However, containment since yesterday is up another 2%, bringing it to 10%. Moving down south into the San Bernardino area, the El Dorado Fire, which has now charged just over 14,000 acres. Very little growth in the past 24 hours, just a couple hundred acres, but containment up 3%, bringing it now to a total of 44% contained. And moving down to San Diego County for the Valley Fire, which is holding at just under 18,000 acres. Containment though up 8% there, bringing that fire up to 87% contained. And one last fire that we haven't really talked much about that has been burning for over about a month now, and that's the SQF Complex burning in Tulare County on the Sequoia National Forest. CAL FIRE has activated an incident management team as that fire burns off the forest and into CAL FIRE's jurisdiction. That fire just under 91,000 acres and 12% contained. And of course, if you want a list of all those fires, up-to-date information, as well as some of the others that we did not cover, visit our website, fire.ca.gov, and you can find our interactive fire map. Let's talk now about the weather conditions that we mentioned. Here you can see a red flag warning in effect for much of northeastern California. This is going to bring a combination of both gusty winds and low humidity, which does have the potential to bring critical fire weather, specifically over the area where the North Complex is burning, so that could hamper firefighting efforts there. We do have elevated fire conditions expected in portions of the central and southern California, just due to our normal warm and dry conditions through much of the area. So even though much of California is starting to see some cooler temperatures, it's these gusty winds that are going to elevate the fire risk across much of California. Today, President Trump came to California, to Sacramento County, where he met with the governor and fire leaders to discuss and get a briefing of fire conditions. And coming back out here at McClellan Air Park in Sacramento County, you can see behind me two of the C-130 California Air Guard planes being used as air tankers, helping in the firefight. And then off to my left, the Global Super Tanker, that's the 747 air tanker. This is the base where the very large air tankers are deploying from, and as the day heats on, these aircraft will be in the air dropping fire retardant, helping to slow down the spread of the fire. And of course, with the winds picking up today, they could be quite busy. Now, for updated information on all the fires burning, please visit our website at fire.ca.gov. That's the latest on the fire situation in California. I'm Daniel Berlant. Please Have a fire safe week.